I recently made a video about self-persuasion in which I said that the original Neville Goddard technique is the best one to completely persuade yourself. And reality creation, no matter which angle, no matter which teachings, no matter which guru you go to, they will tell you the same thing. All the techniques, all the affirmations, all the processes, they are designed just to self-persuade. That's all. There is no the law is very simple, but our human mind is extremely complicated. Our ego wants to complicate things, overcomplicate things. So it's all about there must be more to the law. There must be something more to the, I must be missing something. But that's just an endless pursuit of uh, learning, but never applying. As Neville Goddard said, uh, don't just be the hearers of the law, the work, be the doers of the work. And so all the teachings and techniques and books, I have read so many books regarding reality creation and even magic, ceremonial magic, and all these esoteric books, they all say the same thing. The practices are all tailored and designed to kind of brainwash yourself to believe that your objective is already achieved. It is done. Self-persuasion, complete self-persuasion. So I made this video recently and I mentioned the OG Neville Goddard method that I considered to be the best method to completely self-persuade, because, and I will explain what this method is in detail in this video. This method, it puts you in a receptive state where, not a receptive, but your egoic mind, your human mind, goes into sleep mode, but your real self, the inner man, the soul, is awake. It comes forward. And the soul, or the real man, the inner man, has no concept of the different. It cannot differentiate between this reality and the imagination. To the inner man, to the essence of God within, imagination and this world are equally real, because to consciousness, to the consciousness of the inner man, imagination is reality. As Neville Goddard says, your own wonderful human imagination is God. So I kind of want to touch into this method. Well, you might already know the method, but I will explain again for some people who don't know. The Neville Goddard method is very simple, but it's not easy. I won't say it's difficult. It's just like any practice, it requires practice. Like if you wish to build muscles, you have to go to the gym, right? And you have to be persistent enough to go to the gym consistently enough to see actual results, and you will get good at lifting heavier and heavier weights. So it's exactly like that, but it's not difficult. It just requires practice, which we don't give it. So the method is simple. You have to get into a comfortable position, ideally a bed or a comfortable chair, in which you can sit and completely let go of your body. So it needs to be comfortable enough that you can completely let go of, put your body into sleep mode. And ideally, you don't want to do it before sleep. You should do it half an hour and an hour before your usual sleep time, because if you do it right before sleep, you will immediately fall asleep, and your mind already has this clock, circadian rhythm in it, that if you go to bedtime thinking that you will not fall asleep, you will fall asleep. So keep half an hour or an hour for this technique and go to bed, or sit in a comfortable chair. You can even do it in the daytime. Now, I'm not sure if most of you have read the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle or any of his teachings, where he teaches us how to empty the mind, how to silence the mind and live in presence. Basically, you want to get into a meditative state where your mind is clear, like there, if any thought comes, you don't hold on to it, you don't dwell on any mental chatter, you just let it go. A thought comes, you let it go, you let it go, and you get into this meditative, sleepy, drowsy state, and a, a feeling of relaxation overtakes you, and you feel floaty, both mentally and physically. And this is where you know that you have gotten into this state akin to sleep, which Neville Goddard says, SATS, state akin to sleep. This is when you replay a scene, a short scene, 10 to 15 seconds, not too long. Neville advised it to be short and sweet, which implies an event, which implies the fulfillment of your desire. And this event is something that will occur naturally as your desire is fulfilled. For example, if you want a house, well, it is natural for you to cooking something in the kitchen of that house, or it is natural for you to be congratulated by somebody who is dear to you, like your mother or your friends. So you can imagine shaking the hand of your friend or getting a hug from your mother and listening to their voice congratulating you that, wow, you got a house. It's very nice. And from there, you want to repeat this scene again and again until it starts to feel real. And the good thing is, the reason why Neville Goddard emphasized on the state akin to sleep, to get into the drowsy state, you won't have to struggle to feel it real. It will just feel real. You just enact the scene from first person, not a third. Don't enact the scene like you are watching a movie. Enact the scene as though you are acting in the scene, like you are shaking the hand of a friend, and imagine the hand to be firmly gripped, and imagine the sensation of how it feels to shake someone's hand, or if you are getting a hug from your mother or a friend. So imagine the sensations, or hear their words. They're telling you, wow, your house is so amazing, and good job, or congratulations. And you want to repeat the scene again and again. It will start to feel real automatically, because in this state akin to sleep, the egoic mind that won't shut up is actually sleepy. So feeling it real will be easy. All you have to do is just persist. Just do your best. Keep doing. Keep repeating the scene again and again, and eventually, the scene will feel so real that you will feel like you are in the scene. And from there, you can fall asleep, or you will automatically fall asleep if you keep repeating it. And this is when the next day, when you wake up, or when you have successfully imagined your end, you will wake up with total self-persuasion, like it's already happened. It's natural. This is why Neville Goddard's method is so powerful, because self-persuasion, after this application of this technique, is natural. It just comes automatically. You have to do nothing. You don't have to affirm again and again and again. And if you feel like you want to repeat the scene in the next night, do it, but don't overdo it. Once you feel like you have achieved the state of fulfillment, that it is done, once you wake up with the sensation, with this innate feeling that it is done, it will feel like a memory to you, like it's already happened, and you're just waiting for this reality to catch up. You can drop it from there on. You don't need to do it. You might not even have the desire to repeat it again, as Neville Goddard said. So this is when you have done it, and it is as simple as that. Now, why it works? This reality and our senses are of this reality. This body, this mind, everything is of this reality. The only thing that does not belong to this reality per se is the inner man. As Jesus said, I am in this world, but I am not of this world. So the inner man is not of this world. And inner man is an imaginative being, is the consciousness of God. Essence, it's a individualized aspect of the consciousness of God. To it, imagination is real, and it's an imaginative being. So when you get yourself into a sleepy, drowsy state, you are shutting down this whatever you call yourself, like your name, your nationality, your story, all the memories, everything, and the mental chatter that won't stop won't stop replaying old assumptions. It stops. And in that sleepy, drowsy state, the inner man is awake and is imagining something which is real to it, which is real. Imagination is real to the inner man. And once the inner man, once you have lived your scene to the tones of reality, to the inner man, it's now an accomplished fact. It's real. It's a reality to it. And therefore, you can say in the terms of subconscious mind that your subconscious mind believes that this scene has happened. It is done. And so your subconscious mind is impressed. And this is when all the self-persuasion just comes naturally. Your mind is altered, your inner being is altered to the point where it believes that it is done. This is why it works. And this is why Neville Goddard method is so powerful. The other methods like affirmations and a story, like scripting and story writing and Pinterest boards and all that, those are in your waking state. I'm not saying they don't work. I have personally used affirmations a lot and they work wonders. But the reason why Neville Goddard method is the best method, hands down, is I've just explained the reason. It's this sleepy, drowsy state. And to the inner man, there is no imagination is the reality. So the original method that Neville Goddard teaches is the best method. Practice it. Practice will convince you that yes, indeed, it works. It works amazingly. So this is it for this video. Until next time, bye-bye.